Hey everybody, it's Kevin Gordon here in the Kids Ministries of Central Church. Thanks for tuning in again today. Hey, today we got a science experiment we want to try with you. All right, if you're going to try this at home, you're going to need a glass bowl. Okay, I'm using actually a ceramic bowl. Okay, but a glass bowl. You'll need a Bluetooth speaker. Okay, I have a little Bluetooth speaker here. Okay, you're going to need some salt and a piece of paper. I prefer black because we're going to put the salt on the paper and we want to see what the salt does on the paper. But you could use any colored paper you got. Colored paper would be better than white, but if all you have is white, you can use white. Okay. So what you're going to do is take your Bluetooth speaker and make sure it's on. Okay, got my blue light coming on there. And you're going to connect your phone to it. Your mom's phone, your phone, dad's phone, whoever's phone you got. Okay, I'm going to make sure mine is connected to it. All right, then you're going to take your black paper and you're going to set it on top of the bowl. I'm going to turn the camera down here. Okay, so you have your bowl, your speaker is in your bowl. Okay, you put the paper on top of the bowl. And then you're going to sprinkle a little salt on the paper. Kind of spread the salt out. Don't clump it all up in one spot. Okay, see the salt there. And make sure your paper is covering your bowl completely. If you have thin paper, you could tape it down on the edges. But I'm using thick paper, so I'm leaving it sitting on top. All right, now we're going to play a song on the phone that's going to play through the speaker that's under the paper in the bowl. Okay, here we go. I'll turn my volume up. Now you can see the salt. All right, so that was kind of a neat little experiment. The sound waves from the speaker made the salt dance. All right, dance pretty good. Dance better than I can dance. I want to show you another experiment with the sound. Okay, I'm going to play a different sound wave, different sound tone. Okay, and we're going to see what the different sound tones make the salt do. If your salt is not moving too much on your bowl, you can hold it down like I did around the edges. So make sure it's touching the edges of your bowl because it's the vibrations of the sound waves and from the bowl that are making it move. Okay. If you taped it down, you don't have to worry about that. All right, I'm going to turn the camera back down. You can reset your salt, kind of take your paper and kind of just move it around to get the salt back in the middle. All right, so our first sound wave is going to be a low sound. You ready? Okay, as you can see, it's not moving it too much. All right, so the low sound didn't make it move too much, okay? But we're gonna pump it up a little bit, do a little bit of a higher sound wave, okay? So let's take a look. All right, if you noticed, the pattern that the salt created was kind of organized. So it kind of pushed all the salt kind of into one spot, if you can look back at my paper. Okay. So that was interesting. The first song we played, the salt was all over the place. Okay. With the high mid-tone, it kind of pushed it all into the middle. Okay. So I'm going to reset my salt and we're going to do a higher tone. Are you ready for this? All right, here we go. All right, that was kind of interesting too. The pattern, there is a kind of a pattern on my paper. I'm going to show it back to you. Okay, it pushed a lot of the salt over in this section, and it kind of made, if you can, I don't know if you can see it on my paper, but it kind of has an open area in here. Okay, so it's kind of demonstrating or illustrating the pattern of the actual sound wave. Okay, sound waves are things we can't see, but it's patterns and what sounds are created. Okay, and most of the time, if you look on a chart, they're kind of wavy like this. Okay, that's a sound wave and how it enters our ear. Okay, so maybe a higher tone might be more like this. Okay, and a lower tone might be very calm and relaxed like this. Okay, so it kind of shows you what the pattern might look like. Okay, but what's interesting about sound is it enters our ear and our brain translates it into something we can understand, and you can hear my voice because of the sound waves coming into your ear. Okay, have you ever seen sound waves move something like it did today? I can't think I've ever seen that. Okay, when I tried this experiment myself, at first I thought it was pretty cool. It's moving the salt. Okay, so sound waves can move things. Things you can't see can actually move things. Okay, now what we're studying this week was the fall of the Jericho wall. I'm not saying that the sound that the Israelites made with their trumpets and their yelling made the walls fall down. Okay, I don't believe that. I believe that God worked a miracle and made the walls of Jericho fall down. Okay, but there was sound included. God moves in mysterious ways, we know that. Okay, and God is somebody we can't see. Okay, but we can know that he still works because of the things he does. He still exists and he still operates and works in our world. We can see that by the things he does. So some people may be upset and may be discouraged in this time of the virus. Okay, some people blame God for what's happening. Okay, but the Bible tells us that we live in a sinful world, and because we're in a sinful world, bad things are going to happen. Bad things are going to happen to all types of people. Okay, and that doesn't mean God made it happen. It means because we're living in a world of sin. Okay, but you can watch some things on YouTube, on the news, and see good things that are happening where God is working and moving in people's lives during this time to help them take care of other people, to help them provide for the needs of other people. All right. So God is still at work, and even though we can't see him, we can believe him because of the people and the actions that people take, that God prompts them to do to take care of other people. He tells us in the Bible that people will know that we are his disciples if we love one another. All right. So thanks for tuning in today, and maybe you can try this experiment at home. Talk to you later. Bye.